Hi everybody, Allie Waldman here, Sunday with Allie. It's time for another Barbra Streisand videocast for today, May 27th, 2012. And I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're our friends here in the States. I hope you're all enjoying the Memorial Day weekend and maybe visiting family or maybe remembering somebody in your family or somebody in your family who's currently in the service. And so we tip our caps to them. Play Stranger in a Strange Land and think of Barbra. As for me, I hope you're all having a good week. I'm doing okay. I actually had chemotherapy on Thursday, so I've been feeling a little bit of discomfort, but not enough to keep me from coming on board and talking to all of you guys each week about Barbra. And the first thing I want to tell you about is the Kickstarter project, the Barbra Memories book. I have been getting some incredible submissions from people, wonderful stories. I mean, you guys are going to be so thrilled when you read this book and you read how Barbra has touched so many people in so many different ways. And great photographs. I've gotten some photographs that are going to blow your mind, never been published before. It's going to be wonderful. And we only have 3 days left to raise funds through Kickstarter. And I know some of you have been holding out till the end. You've been promising me that when the end of the month comes, when I get that paycheck, when I do this, I'm going to send you something, I'm going to pledge something, I'm going to do it. Now, as I want you to know, you don't need to pledge in order to be in the book. But if you can pledge, please do. You know, any amount will do. It doesn't really matter. It's right now we're at 93 backers. I'd love to get over 100 backers. You know, over 100 backers means that over 100 people believe in this project and want to see it done. So please, if you can, go to, I'm going to show it again. Here it is, folks. The Kickstarter.com site. And please pledge something so that this book can become a reality and part of your library. So I think it's very exciting. I'm really excited, and like I said, thank you to everybody who's pledged so far. We've done a fantastic job. I haven't done it. You've done a fantastic job. Thank you so much, and I'm really looking forward to putting it together, bit by bit, page by page, over this summer, so that in October, with all good fortune, I'll be able to put it right in Barbra's lovely little hands. That's what I'm counting on. Now, as I've told everybody, nothing's impossible. Right? Right. Okay, now, speaking of nothing's impossible, speaking of October, I'm really excited that so many of us are going to be back to Brooklyn for Barbra's concert in October. And as we all know, the tickets went on sale last Monday. The tickets for the October 11th show sold out within 10 minutes. And they immediately added a second show for October 13th. So hopefully, if you weren't able to get tickets for the 11th, you got tickets for the 13th. Or if you're like me, you got cheap seats for both shows. Because I want to make sure that I'm there no matter what. And that's what I ended up doing. So they're not great seats, but I'll be there. And I'll see all of you, hopefully. There's a lot of Barbra events that are being planned. So stay in touch on Facebook and on the Barbra message board. Lily Sage is doing a lot of planning. I know she's got a Barbra bus tour planned. I know she's doing some other things involving transportation to and from the concert arena, so that people who are there at night and don't know how to get back to Manhattan or don't know where they're going, you may not have to worry about it, because Lily is arranging for some kind of transportation where you pay a flat fee, you get on a Barbra bus, and they'll take you back into Manhattan, and you'll get back to your hotel without a problem or wherever. So please stay on top of all this. I will keep you informed week by week, let you know what's happening as the ideas come into focus. But you need to try to stay in touch as much as possible, so that the people who are planning it, like Lily, are getting feedback and know that, yes, this is what the fans want. I know there's going to be a big party on Friday night, October 12th. where you're going to be able to meet a whole bunch of other Barbra fans from around the world, all in the same place at the same time. And I think Angelo, who was working on the documentary Let Go and Let Barbra, will be there with cameras. I know Lily wants to set up cameras where you could take pictures with your favorite Barbra image. She's going to have big blow-ups of Barbra's, in certain poses, certain secondhand rose, or, Mirror Has Two Faces, and you'll be able to take a picture with Barbra. It'll be really cool. And it won't cost you as much because it's going to be all part of the same thing. It's not going to cost you what it cost you at the last concert, which I don't remember doing it, but I think people did pay for that big picture next to the Barbra concert thing. I think you had to pay for that. So we're going to do it on the fair and square method, or Lily or somebody else is going to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm just telling you about it. For those people who are concerned, if you weren't able to get through and get tickets, and if you're worried that you're not going to be able to get tickets, here's my advice to you. Stay away from the ticket brokers. Stay away from any of those people who advertise and are looking to mark up the price of the tickets dramatically. Some crazy story on Google about two people buying tickets for $53,000. They've got to be out of their minds. The tickets are not going to cost that much. When push comes to shove, you will find out that there will be tickets available. There are wonderful people who right now overbought and are selling the tickets that they overbought for face value. Whatever Ticketmaster charged them, they're charging the next person. So nobody's making a profit on it. So if you need tickets, stay in touch on the Barbra message board and through Facebook. You will find there are plenty of people who are willing to deal with extra tickets or whatever. Of course, if somebody's holding out for a front row seat and thinks that they're going to be able to get it at a bargain, well, that is impossible. I said nothing's impossible, but that may be impossible. Those front row seats are probably very, very hard to get, and I wouldn't tell anybody to think that they're going to be able to get that. That's too good to be true. So that's my big news about the tickets and about Kickstarter and about the Barbra Memories Project. There wasn't a lot of news this week. I don't think there was going to be a lot of news before the holiday weekend. Barbra is, we know, very, very busy working on the Clinton Women's Heart Function charity that she's going to be doing. They're going to be doing, Shirley MacLaine is getting the AFI award. I'm sure Barbra's going to be there. I think that's filming on June 7th. We should hear more about that. And I'm sure, and we know that Barbra's working day by day on Gypsy behind the scenes. I don't know when we're going to get the Guilt Trip trailer, but I'm confident it's not going to be far away. And it's 8 minutes, and I got something else to tell you that's very important. I've got to stop talking about that and start talking about this. You ready? Okay, here it is. There's a new Barbra website. My new website is called the Barbra Files. That's Barbra Files with an S.com. And you can go to it now. Some people have already stumbled upon it. A friend of mine down in Australia, Alan, found it the other day and bought a magazine that I was selling on the site. He already bought it. So it's like, good for you, Alan. Very intrepid. You found my website. I hadn't even gone public. Well, it is now public. The website is up. It includes the latest news. It includes a lot of Barbra information. We got all the Barbra timelines, and these are the up-to-date and, well, not up-to-date, but they're the correct, accurate, and original Barbra file web timelines that I created, that nobody else created but me. They include photographs, so you can click on all of those. Barbra's entire filmography is there, including updated information that's not in my Barbra Streisand Scrapbook. It's all new stuff that I wrote, plus my Barbra discography, album by album, what I think and recommend and what songs you like and whatever. It's all there. It's a really interactive site. There's a section where you can ask questions. I'm going to use my Barbra Encyclopedia to answer questions, and it's going to be on a rotating basis. So if you got questions, click on the ask, the Barb file logo there, and send me your questions, and I'll answer them, and we'll put them on the site, and we'll dispense with the information. There's some other great stuff, and also, if you have any suggestions on what else you'd like on the site, how you'd like me to change it, what you want me to add, let me know. And this site's going to be, like I said, very interactive. I'm going to put the weekly Sunday with Allie on there, and other interesting videos as it comes along. All the information about Kickstarter is there. If you want to use that as a way to click over to Kickstarter, you can. And again, the address and the name, don't forget this, is the BarbraFiles with an S.com. It's just like my old Barbra File website, only now it's with an S at the end. And I'm really excited about how it turned out. I think it looks really good. But, that's my opinion. I want your opinion. So aside from telling me, sharing your feedback about my Sunday with Allie, I also want you to go to the website and tell me what you think of that. And what's it missing? Do I need to do something more? I was thinking about adding more photographs, but I wasn't really sure how to do that, where to put that, how to incorporate that. I don't know if you want galleries or what. So share, okay? Give me your opinions. As I said, the Barbra Files website is really just a way of me spreading my wings and sharing more of my Barbra knowledge with the world. I'm going to go into my old Barbra File newsletter and pull out some of the best stories from there and give them new life. So every few weeks, every week or so, there's going to be pages changing on the Barbra Files website. So it's definitely a site that you're going to want to come back to, or page mark it and make it a daily visit, because while there isn't always Barbra news, there was always Barbra information. And I plan to share it with you. So that's the exciting news for me. And as you can see, just talking about Barbra makes me feel better. I'm not even thinking about the pain on my side from the chemotherapy. Ooh, that hurt. But I really want you guys to enjoy Barbra as much as I do. And I think you do. That's the impression I get. The impression I get is that you guys are getting as much out of this as I'm getting out of doing it. So it's 12:45, and I guess I'll wrap it up since there's no more big exciting news. I wish there was. But we'll have to settle for Kickstarter, Barbra Memories, Barbra Files website, and we all got tickets! And I guess that's it for this week. So I will see you next week with more Sunday with Allie. I almost forgot the name of my show. Sunday with Allie! And I'll be back then. Hope you have a great week, and take care. Until then, bye-bye.